All right, so today we're back with another Orange Cap recap. Looking at a kind of an oddball one, but this was kind of in a transition period for the group Mad Snipes. And after that transition period happened, we're left with the dynamic duo that is reminisce and Ogos. And here I had the privilege of getting to see the behind the scenes of them making a new song, and then listening to Ogos, the beat master. Man, just hearing stories about how some of my favorite cuts from my all-time favorite record of theirs, Scorpion Wing, which I still think should get a vinyl release and would totally pay for that. But just so cool with samples and a lot of East Coast, influence, along with the battle rap style. You get a lot of the Wu-Tang and New York style from these guys, and then you mix it with the crazy kind of Midwest, like from the, I don't know what you would call it, almost like the grimy forest, kind of idea, or like the backwoods, or the dirty Michigan basement style, I remember hearing, before I met these guys, I remember hearing about a show where they got so intense and so pumped up on the main floor that the floor actually broke, which is nuts to think about. Yeah, these are the guys where, this is a kind of an interesting look as far as, where you create. And a lot of the times, where artists create and where I get to the privilege of meeting them is if I would, creating in my own house, at their home, a lot of the times, or at a specific type of spot where it's like a basement, carved out where, this spot of the, this area of the basement is where I record, next to the laundry, when we're not using it. You meet people that, put up towels or blankets in closets, just to kind of dampen the outside noise of the city. Even some of the best records I've ever heard are probably made in dingy rooms or forgotten about rooms, or rooms that not necessarily I feel like people would create in, but as a creative person and as an artist, just like these wild guys with their their crazy personalities and their just fun aesthetic, and just, it's definitely a different kind of story or different kind of feeling when you can still hold on to being a kid in some way. And even if as I am now in my mid-30s, a big goofy kid, for better or worse. But yeah, that's what I get reminded of when I think of these guys, is being a kid and being a goofball and kind of sticking to your guns and shooting from the hip too, and just kind of going with ideas that may or may not work, and just hashing it out together. And the dynamic duo of Mad Snipes that was to be Mad Snipes, from then on, is somebody that I go back to quite often. But yeah, so this has been an actual behind the scenes look at the creation of some music from one of the more underground independent acts of the West Michigan area. Again, this has been another Orange Cap recap. Thanks for watching.